Driving in my car. Hmm. Driving in my car right after a beer. Hey, that bump is shaped like a deer. DUI, how about you die? I'll drive 100 miles in an hour. Little do you know, I filled up on gas. I'm a get your fountain making ass. Pulverize this fuck with my Bergen truck. It seems you're out of luck. Truck! Beer's in my hand, blood is on the grass. Cops are on my ass, but I'm driving fast. I'll never be passed. Drive, drive, but I'm still speed. 7 beers, that's all I need. Alright now. Alright, I don't remember the rest of the song, I'm sorry. I rarely remember it as it is. Alright now, we need that money. Alright, you see guys, I need that money, dude. Oh wait, we haven't been to, the library in a while. So, do we have any missions that are done? Oh yeah, I would like the Oracle Blade, so I want to get Crimsonite. Luckily, I'm heading to... Oh, whoops! Alright, I forgot, I had Summon Chair on. Yeah, I have Summon Chair on for the MP region. Yeah, Summon Chair. Summon Chair, MVP Shard. Not even gonna lie. Driving in my car right after a beer. Hey, that bump is shaped like a deer. DUI. Alright, now, that is a funny song, not gonna lie. DUI, how about you die? I'll drive 100 miles. Yeah, I got the Rigastorima. However you pronounce that. I don't know, it's Latin or something, I guess. Yeah, we don't need no stinking reflector, right? Alright, now. Alright, watch out for Monk. Watch out for, Monkey. No, there's no cute tsundere around here. Besides, you're the one who bottoms. Besides, you're the one who bottoms, yeah. You're the one who clearly bottoms. So, you shouldn't be calling others cute and tsundere when you're definitely cute and tsundere. In fact, I've seen Yinny, dominate you. I've seen Yinny dominate you, you're definitely tsundere. Also, where the fuck am I going? Also, where the fuck am I even going? I think I might be a little bit, schizo right now, I'm sorry. Anything goes wrong in the end of my stream, blame the schizophrenia. Alright now. Driving in my car right after a beer. That never happened. What are you talking about? I saw you, get dominated by, Yenny. I saw you get dominated by Yenny. You were easily dominated by Yenny. You were easily dominated by KFC. By the way, guys, remember that time, I got that one tweet? I got, I got KFC to respond to one of my tweets. That was pretty funny, yeah. Yeah, I need to, wear the Aegis plate for now, so I have to temporarily not be a succubus. Yeah, I know, I'm kind of sad about that, too. I'm kind of sad about not being a succubus right now, but, I need the Aegis plate to get past all this nonsense. You see these spikes right here? I can't get past them without, without taking off my costume. And I'm like, no, that makes me sad, man. That makes me so sad. Succubus Indy. Alright, you'll see it in just a minute. Alright, you'll see it in just a minute, yeah. Alright, now, where is the vampire skin suit? Alright, yeah, look at this. Look at this outfit. Look at this outfit. By the way, Endamati is not a succubus, no. Yeah, it's certainly a nice and revealing outfit, I think. Yeah, and of course, the kitty is getting super flustered, because he always gets super flustered at, stuff like that. It's kind of funny like that, yeah. Alright now. Alright now, brain.exe has stopped working. Nah, man. Alright now. Let me show it off to you again. Look at that movie, yeah. Look at those eyes. Yeah, it's a lot like some of my artwork, yeah. Alright now, we're in the Oriental Alchemy Lab this time. Alright, let's go kill some demons. I'm on the hunt for, eat for the souls of monsters. I'm on the hunt. I have a smile for most a while. I have a smile for most a while. Alright. Gee, those were happy days. Alright, don't forget to fill in the map. Very important that we do that so we can fight Dio. I mean OD. Here's alright now. Whoa, we beat the monks. Yo, more pickpocket shards, nice. Driving in my car right now. Alright, maybe I better not still sing that. Oh wait, that reminds me of Christmas, which reminds me of the cursed timeline. Alright now. That reminds me of the Krampus. It caused all sorts of chaos, it caused all sorts of chaos, in Inamani's world. Yeah, he always causes trouble around Christmas, yeah. To be fair, I don't think Inamani's ever had a happy Christmas just because of, the frickin' Krampus. Not that the Krampus comes after Inamani specifically, he just likes to terrorize children, all throughout it. And then his helpers are, helping him, so I have to deal with them. Yeah, it's really annoying. I know. Driving in my car right after a beer. Hey, that bump is shaped like a deer. DUI, how about you die? I'll drive 100 miles an hour. Little do you know, I'm filled up on gas. I'm a get. Christmas is chaotic for me, alright, something always explodes. Whoa, wait, we got flying thief! Yo, we got a flying thief! We got a flying thief before we got the shard! Yo! Alright, I need to farm this cow so I can get some bovine plumes. Come on, give me more. Alright, now, we got the shard, nice! Alright, we got the flying thief from, flying cow. Great, flying cows! Alright, now. There's another bovine plume. Alright, now. Yo, more bovine plume. That's where the buffalo wings come from. Yeah, buffalo wings come from flying cows. What, you don't know that? Yeah, they come from flying cows. Flying cows have wings. Wait, you guys didn't know that? By the way, this cow has some sort of weird name, and I think it might be a reference to the Argothea again. What, Argothea just has a random cow inside of it that's like a demon or something? That kind of reminds me of that one. That kind of reminds me of some of the later shit in Yu-Gi-Oh, after 5Ds. Ah, wait, and also in 5Ds, and after. Yeah, the crazy shit that happened in GX, and also after 5Ds. Yeah, 5Ds was a little bit more serious until they started doing more sci-fi stuff. Kinda wish they would go back to the dark occult stuff, but yeah, apparently that was kind of apparently why 5Ds, kind of shifted direction away from that kind of stuff was because one of the female characters, voice actor in Japan, she got involved in like a cult. Damn, I want KFC and buffalo wings, damn you. You always want KFC. I mean, I always see you get dominated by I always see you get dominated by Yenny. You're always getting dominated by Annie. You're always getting dominated by Yenny. In fact, she pretty easily dominates you. You're very easily domesticated. Of course, I really didn't make, Endomai to be like an, sexy, dummy mommy type character, but, then I started, dressing her up in all sorts of different outfits, and, I started getting a little bit more comfortable with, myself and all that. And that's kind of what motivated me to, do stuff like that. You saw me dominated by... Alright, yeah. You're dominated by Yenny. You're dominated by Yenny and me. Yeah, you get dominated, yeah. No, that was a funny symptom. Yeah, you're gonna get dominated by me. Alright, now, alright, then again, I didn't make, Endomai to be a dummy mommy type character now. I didn't really do that now. But you're like, you're like a famously huge bottom, so... Alright, come on, give me another piece of flying beef, you cow! Alright, now. How many pieces of flying beef do I have? I probably picked one up and didn't even notice. Oh, we only have the one. Yeah, flying beef is like one of the rarest drops in the entire game, and it's like really obtuse just to get one. So, me getting that, one flying beef earlier was, just, pure luck. Alright now. How about alright now. Yes, you are a Tsundere bottom. Yes, you are. What are you talking about? You're a liar. You're lying. You're a liar, liar. Plans for hire. 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 I am not a Tsundere, I'm not a Succubus, and I'm not a Dorito. That is, a bunch of fake news. That is like a bunch of fake news, spread by detractors, dude. Yeah. That's like spread by my detractors. Ack, 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 stort. Ack, ack, ack. Alright. That's just me ducking on DSP again. Alright, now, I apologize. Alright, now. Alright, you see Logan Paul, get into, collecting Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Yeah, it's kind of a waste that he kind of, wasted money grading, a Philalos. Yeah, that card's like a meta staple right now, and let me tell you about Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Yu-Gi-Oh Konami is very aggressive about reprinting cards. Especially when they're like meta staples that, everybody wants. Plant, get tomato, get tomato, get tomato. Wait, what are you, alright now? Yeah, I'm sorry, Philalos is not worth $1,000 now. Yeah, like, nobody's buying that when, when, Philalos is just gonna get reprinted, as a common, and, everybody's gonna be able to actually afford it. Alright now, I would like to, get copies of, Forbidden Crown and, also the Dominus cards, but, those are too expensive for my blood. Besides, I don't have anybody to really play with around here, yeah. They kind of closed the only game shop around here, so, I'm kind of... Alright now. I mean, I still want to play against people in real life, but, I think I'll wait, play a Master Duel. I think I'll play a Master Duel for now. Granted, I've definitely lost more games than, I've won, and, I barely understand how to actually play the game. Yeah, funny enough, I am drawing a lot of people to me because, I am drawing a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh fans to me because, I started, posting about Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, I don't know if many of them are aware that I'm not very good at the game, and, I just barely started playing, actual Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, I was mostly familiar with the Playground version of Yu-Gi-Oh, where, Solar Flare Dragon was, like, the most unstoppable card ever. Yeah, when in reality it was, Magical Scientist FTK. Yeah, I remember seeing Magical Scientist, and I didn't know how good... Oh, no! No, I got Rock Hard! No! No! Cow, the flying cow made me rock hard. No, I got rock hard on stream. No. All right now. I have a full edition Wing Karibo somewhere. I prefer playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Online because I'm too shy in real life. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Alright, now, I kind of wish, Master Duel wasn't, a freaking gacha game. Alright now. Alright now, Rock Hard Indie. No. Rock Hard Indie. Alright now. Alright, you know what? Alright now, I'll try a couple more times for the flying beef. And if I don't get it, I'll just, I'll just have to grind Alcahest. That seems like a better option, really. I just really wanted, 2 pieces of flying beef because I know there's a Driss that requires 2 flying beefs. And, if I, be able to buy that and break that down, I'll be able to... Oh. Yeah, and the cow sometimes, goes upside down and also sometimes breathes gas that turns you to stone. Alright, 1. Alright, 2 more. Alright, 5 more attempts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, that's 1. 1, 2, 3. Alright, that's 2. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow, there we go, and rennet. Yeah, rennet is what they use to make cheese, yeah. More rennet. Alright, come on, cow. Give me your stuff. Come on, cow, give me your stuff. Alright, 1 more attempt. Oh. Okay, I got a boat. Oh, well, I got plenty of bovine plumes. Oh, well, I'll just use Alcahest to break down the one I did. Uh-oh. Yeah, I forgot I had summon Shard on. Alright, here we have some portals. Alright, I want to go into this one. Local vet robs a flying cow. Yeah, I'm butchering a flying cow to, try to get beef. Us, being really stingy about, giving me beef. Oh, I got the Crimson Knight equipment. That kind of reminds me, Crimson Knight and, Dragon Quest XI was, an in-game item too, yeah. So that kind of reminds me of that, yeah. That reminds me of that, yeah. Alright, now... Alright, now we have... Alright, now we're current... Alright, now... Uh-oh, he's trying to charge. Alright, now we need to steer clear of that one. Hey, we got an Augment Luck. Alright, how many Augment Lucks do I have? Alright, now... Ooh, I only have 6. Alright, I need to grind for Augment Lucks later. Alright, I was meaning to do that, but, I kinda lost track of time, so I'm sorry. I wasn't able to do that. Well, at least I should be able to get Demon Wings and Demon Horns. Yeah, they drop off of that guy, the Gaff guy. Alright, we got a shard. Oh, we got another shard. Let's say you got beef with that flying cow. Well, I certainly have beef, but I certainly want beef, but, as far as having beef, not really. Oh no, ninjas! We got evil demon ninjas! We got demonic assassins! Alright now. Oh, flying. Alright now, come on, give me flying beef. Ah, man, no flying beef. No beef! Well, like I said, it's kind of rare, so... Like I said, the flying beef is, like, really rare. It's, like, so rare that I have a Plunderer's Ring on and, 2 pickpocket and 2... And double pickpocket, and, it's still not dropping. It's still not dropping. Alright, I need to get in... Whoops. Alright, I need to get in there with Reflector Ray. Alright now. Oh, we got miso and we got soy sauce. Nice. Alright, what's inside here? Heir apparent? I don't know how. These monkeys. These monkeys are dangerous. You're adorable. You're adorable and precious. No. That's you. That's clearly you. Clearly you. That is clearly you now. Alright, I ain't like you. I won't quit stream I won't quit stream if I get flustered now. Alright now. Hey look, a white cat. Oh no, a cat. Oh no, a cat, the most terrifying of demons. Cats are like the most terrifying of demons, trust me. That are, you know, they're huge bottoms. Which is certainly possible too. Yo, we made that cat rock hard. I am not. Yes, you are adorable. Yes, you are cute and adorable. Don't lie. Don't lie, you're cute and adorable. Nice, we got. Oh. Uh-oh. I know, we got. Alright, we got Gap coming after us. We got a lonely Gappy coming after us. Alright, lightning time, lightning. Spam lightning. Spam the lightning. Defeat the ninjas with the power of the elements. I have that never-ending stream of getting flustered. Ah, yeah. Hey, look, we got a manju. Nice. I'm not really sure what manju is, but it seems to be some sort of dessert of some sort. So I can infer that. Alright, now. Oh, yeah, we are right now. Alright, we're beating all the ninjas. Oh, Fuda Talisman. I'm not sure what that is. By the way, they get alright now. The cat is a sort that, you know, if they get, you know, super flustered, they're gonna, you know, quit stream. Alright, we defeated all the ninjas. These ninjas are getting instantly cremated. Well, they're just getting a little bit of they're just getting a little electrocuted. It's no big deal. Yeah, they're getting a little electrocuted, you know. Yeah, they have you know fire. They have you know they have the ninjutsu art of fire. That reminds me, I need to pick up some ninjas for I need to pick up the ninja deck and you know Master Duel. Yeah. Yeah, I need to pick up the ninja deck. Yeah, you know. Flash Fright Ninja Yummy. Hi, Annabelle. Annabelle. Alright, Annabelle, you're just in time to see me take on you know, Carpenter. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I decided to save before that, though. That's right, take down all the ninjas. I'm not cute now. Dip them in soy sauce. Dip the ninjas in soy sauce. Dip the ninjas in soy sauce. Well, I mean, alright now. Oh no, here comes the Carpenter. Ow. Oh, whoa, he is very dangerous, yeah. Alright, luckily I know the secret technique to beating him. Alright, whoop, down to no, where's Plume Pharma? Alright, as long as I'm directly above him, he can't hit me. And he'll probably, you know, waste time summoning his demons. Yeah, demons which have the ability to drop, you know, the fiend hearts. Alright, as long as I stay directly above him, he can't hit me. That's why you use Invert to beat him. And we got him. Nice. And we got Chisel Barrage, nice. Getting stoned on stream all the time. Goodbye, Annabelle. Alright. Desert delivery suck. Yo, I managed to beat the Carpenter. Yeah, I managed to beat the Carpenter and get a shard first try, nice. Oh wait, no, we have... Alright, we have a little bit of an annoyance to deal with. Alright, I'll just take care of him real quick. Alright, let's recover all our MP. Yeah, the chairs are actually secretly the most OP thing. I am not cheat. I just know the secret technique of being able to beat, you know, the Master Carpenter with little difficulty. He's no big deal, yeah. The what? The Master Carpenter. You know, I know. He has a big, he has, you know, hard-hitting chisels for that big wood. He has hard-hitting chisels to work on, work on his carvings, yeah. And, you know, sometimes he summons demon lords. Cool, we got the shuriken shard. Yeah, we got the throwing star shards. Alright, now. Oh, wait, did all the chests somehow restart? Alright, now, just let me grab... Alright, let me grab an optimizer real quick. Alright, I'm gonna save before I take on Zangetsu. Yeah, we're gonna fight a samurai now. Alright, I remember Zangetsu is not easy. I've been waiting for you, Miriam.
The shardbinders should be struck from
Correct.
I have no quarrel with you, Zangetsu.
no quarrel with using.
Carnage is the language I speak. If fear comes to the understanding, this is how we do it. Now fight as if your life depends on it. Oh no, whoa. Ow! You hit me. Oh, he hits hard. They mentioned he hits like a truck. Yeah, you ain't gonna get me with that chain. Got him! Alright, Zangetsu defeated.
How do you expect that if my life depends
With your skill, you could have destroyed me in heartbeat. I have a gift for you. Oh, he has a gift for us. We got it, we got a samurai sword, yeah. We got a weeb stick.
My sword.
I came to England in pursuit of a demon named Grimmer. Only by that blade may she be cut down. Grimmer, that's the demon that sends Gjeevil, but why give the sword to me? I tried making contact with Grimmer, but I have yet to cross paths with her even once. You think she's avoiding you?
you think she's
She must be, and surely you have noticed. The man you're after, Gjeevil, Greybury, is controlling him. Oh, now what? But her hold on him is not absolute. Perhaps you've seen signs of a moment of weakness diminishing in his resolve. Yes, when I faced him on the galleon. Good, that means your ties to Gjeevil are still stronger than Greybury's. And she knows it, which means she will not allow Gjeevil to be alone with you. When she appears, use the blade and cut her down. You get the power god. You got the power god and enemy on your side now? I sure do. Plus, it allows me to cut the red moon. And, you know, I, Endemati, do not like the red moon. You know, the red moon is, you know, what brings out Sendemati, and Sendemati is so nice and lovely and friendly. You know, not at all dark and edgy. I intended, you know, Sendemati to be like evil corruption. But you guys treat it like it's horny corruption, yeah. I seen how you guys react to Sendemati. One day, if I ever get a new model, and you know how, I will definitely get a Sendemati mode as well. The Sendemati is so hype. Alright now. I know how you feel about Sendemati. Yeah, Sendemati is a dangerous woman, yeah. You know, in the lore, she's intended to be like a, you know, kind of a psychopath, really. She's not really intended to be like a waifu, yeah. Oh, cool, we got the, you know, kamikaze shard, which allows us to, you know, shoot out tornadoes. Honestly, though, we have way better options, though. Well, honestly, though, we have better options, though. We don't need that one. Come on, give me the flying beef. Darn, he didn't drop it. Alright, get out of here, get out of here. Wait, I should probably open this chest and grab some money. Cool, grab the money. I have figured out for you an Endemati. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Oh my. Oh my, whoa, whoa, whoa. I know. I am David Hayter, who is Solid Snake and also in Senketsu. Yeah, we love ourselves David Hayter, yeah. Yeah, you guys like Metal Gear Rising, right? You guys like Metal Gear, right? You guys like Metal Gear Solid, right? You know, I've never actually played Metal Gear Solid, so... Must be the corruption for the Red Moon that makes me do that. Right. Sure. Sure, I believe you. I believe you. Perhaps Dreamery is, you know, controlling you from the powers of the Red Moon, sort of like... Alright, now. Dreamer is controlling you through the powers of the Red Moon. That's why we need a samurai sword to cut it down. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, I should probably grab pickpocket so it makes it easier to get items. Alright, now, come on, give me the outcast. Alright, how many outcasts do I have again? I have 32, so it should be... I have 32, but I'll need a little bit more than that. I'll need a little bit more than that. Luckily, these guys dropped like 2 of them. Alright now, Senator Armstrong says my source... Alright, my source is that I made it the fuck up. Alright, nice argument, Senator, but have you tried packing it up with a source? My source is I made it the fuck up. Alright now, Senator Armstrong, you know, has a whole lot of, you know, cool lines. He's gonna, alright now. I mean, Senator Armstrong may be evil, but he, you know, has some good one-liners, not gonna lie. Everything he says is literally so memeable, yeah. I love Senator Armstrong so much. Alright, I need to experience Senator Armstrong for myself then one day. Alright now. Come on, give me your outcast. Alright now. I need to learn how to do the Fiendsmith combos. That way I can actually do good plays with Fiendsmith instead of misplaying all the time. You know, yeah. By the way, I do have Fiendsmith Engraver with me, yeah. I just got it today. I just got 3 of him, you know, today in the mail, so... Yeah, I think, you know, Fiendsmith Engraver, you know, is very cool, yeah. I mean, just look at his smile on his artwork. That is definitely a cool man, yeah. He's like Dante, yeah. He's like Dante, but, you know, a little less edgy, yeah. He's like Dante from Devil May Cry and Knuckles. By the way, you know that Beautiful Joe, you know, had Dante in it, yeah? That was really fun, yeah. Of course, I was only on the PS2 version of, you know, that. By the way, Capcom, you should, you know, remake, you know, Beautiful Joe. You know, or, you know, make a collection of them. Granted, alright now. Granted, the last, you know, Beautiful Joe game was not very good. Yeah. Let's see, I think it was like on the DS or something. Yeah, little known. Alright now. Yeah, I think it's probably yeah, it's really unknown compared to, you know, 1 and 2. Alright now. Senator Armstrong for President 2018. Let's make America memeable again. Alright now. Oh man. No. Alright, I ain't getting into that. Alright now. Hey, look, a skeleton dragon. Alright, I like skeleton dragons. They're kind of badass, not gonna lie. I wish there were more Alright now. Alright now, compared to, you know, zombie dragons and skeleton dragons are much cooler, okay? Plus, you know, a lot less rotten. A lot less rotten, too. Alright now. Wow. That's Beautiful Joe game I played was on the GameCube. Yeah, the one that was on the DS was not very good and, you know, also very unknown. But yeah, it existed. Let's just say it existed. Alright now. Alright, I got all this, so I get Crimsonite. Ooh, Crimsonite. Alright, what all do I need for the Oracle Blade if I... Alright, do I have what I need for the Oracle Blade? Alright, where the heck is the Oracle Blade? Huh? Where the heck is the Oracle Blade? Ah, I need demon wings. Alright, I need to go back to the... I need to go back and get the demon wings. Okay, that requires Dragonheart. Oh, excuse me. Oh wait, I should probably cook some food. Alright, we got the miso cutlet. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me, oof. Oh, whoa, there's a lot of, there's a lot of,
I'll go with this.
Alright, I think we're missing a key ingredient with all that sauce. Sauce. Alright, now where's all the sauce? Alright, let's make some miso broth.
I'll go with this.
Let's make some of this.
Great.
Let's make all the broths.
I'll go with this.
Omni rice, give me? Oh, you like the Omni rice? Yeah, I have that in the store, so I can probably get it for you later, yeah. But yeah, it's got actual tomato, yeah. Egg, rice, tomato, consomme. Give me rice, and I'll do whatever you want me to be. I'll be whatever you want me to be. Yeah, will you be a cute Cinderay little bottom for me? Alright, now. Oh, you'll do anything I want, huh? Famous last words.
I'll go with this.
Famous last words.
I'll go with this.
Famous last words. Alright, I'll make an Omni rice. Here you go, you got an Omni rice. There you go, you got an Omni rice. Whoa, we need like... Alright, now. Yeah, we're gonna need Chinese noodles. Alright, we need Chinese noodles. And what's this? Meat... Alright, that requires meat hot pot. Luckily, I used my flying beef for that. Alright, where's the Vogan? Oh yeah, I need salts. Yeah, alright now. Deal accepted. Oh, you made a deal with a fairy. Don't forget to keep your promise. Don't forget to keep your promise. Ooh, we made a deal. Alright now. Oh, very brave, of you to make a deal with a fairy. Oh no, I just sealed my fate. Alright, I'll buy some miso broth.
Here's the penny, thanks.
I'll buy a couple miso broth. Alright, now, where's that meat hot pot at? Where's that meat hot pot at? I need to grab some of that. Alright, now, I need to grab some meat hot pot.
Penny, thanks.
So I can, break it down for flying beef. Alright, now, I just need to break 2 of them down for flying beef, yeah.
So, what'll it be?
Go, Chinese noodles. Alright, might as well make all the ramen. Alright, now make the ramen.
Great.
Alright, now, the Volga...
I'll go.
Alright, now, I'm not sure what Volgone sauce is, but, it sounds, fun. Sounds like a fun dish. Alright, we need... Yeah, we're needing dragon eggs and... Right now, let's see. I know where to get felt leaves, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Alright, now, let's see. On the food, I need to break down a few of these.
I'll go with this.
And I need to break down a dark... Wait, dark matter's on food, right? Wait, do I not have dark matter? Do I not have dark matter? Oh, I think I used up the dark matter, okay. I think I used it on something else, I'm sorry. Oh well, at least I can, you know, break down... Alright, I'll break down an egg souffle. Right now, let's make that.
Go with this.
And then let's make that with the flying beef. Alright, now what else do we need?
Great.
Alright, beef curry we need. Now we need curry sauce and flying beef. And for these we need fell leaves. Alright, now we need fell leaf. What else do we need to make? Well, since I have the exquisite snake at the shop anyway. Well, since I have it in the shop anyway, I might as well break it down. And then, you know, turn around. Alright, I need curry sauce. Alright, now. Sadly, no one will know about this deal, right? Nothing happened. Something happened, he made a deal with me. He made a deal with a fairy. That means he's mine. Mine, shake that bottom line. He's mine. Mine, shake that bottom line. He's mine. He belongs to me now. Alright, I need to buy a couple dark matters.
Thank you.
Alright now, and I need to get some curry sauce so I can make the beef curry. Fine, I was made for you. Yes, and you'll make a fine mate. You'll make a fine boy maid. Alright now. What's that coming to? Oh, poor Innabin. Poor Innabin.
Go with this.
Alright, let's make that beef curry, yeah.
Great.
Alright, now, what else do we need? Alright, now, we need the fell leaves. Fell leaf. Yeah, fell leaves are pretty much all I need now. Alright, fell leaves are pretty much all I need. Oh, I don't have enough alkahest. No, I don't have enough alkahest. No.
I'll go with this.
I don't have enough alkahest. No. I can't pray. Alright now.
Pace yourself.
Alright now. You came into nothing, I swear. Right. Alright, he just made a little deal with me. Alright now. He made a deal with the fairy. Alright now. That means he's mine. That means he's mine.
Why?
That means he's mine until I let him go or something.
Thank you.
He's mine.
Thank you.
He said he would be a cute tsundere. He said he would be a cute tsundere bottom. He said he would be a cute tsundere bottom.
Are you eating properly?
Someone made me down as far as rocked. No, I'm not a Dorito. I'm not a Dorito. That is false information. Me being Dorito is false information, by the way. Don't believe the slander. Don't believe the slander. Don't believe, like, the slander, dude. That's like, false information. No, I'm not a Dorito. Stop calling me a Dorito. I'm not a Dorito. I ain't a Dorito. What are you talking about? Alright, I'm gonna eat all my food.
Delicious.
Alright, I'm eating all the food. Alright, now.
Scrumptious.
Alright now. All the food is getting eaten. All the food is, eaten. Look at it. Alright now. That'll give me all sorts of stat buffs.
There's something new.
I see someone likes to make clips of streams, so good chance. Oh, whoa. Don't clip that one. No, he wants you to clip it, Annabelle. He wants you to clip it, Annabelle. Oh, he wants you to clip it. Remember, he wanted to be, he made a deal to be a cute tsundere bottom. Alright, now let's grab a bunch of ramen. Let's grab a bunch of ramen. Alright, I need an exquisite steak. Alright, I need an exquisite steak.
Is this right? Many thanks.
Mm-hmm. Andy, no. Please don't clip it. I
Bring
didn't do anything. Oh, sure. Yeah, I got her the soy ramen, yeah. And I got the gambler's ring, nice.
is there...
Alright, now she wants a simmered dish. Oh wait, she wants simmered fornaise. Alright, she's wanting the simmered fornaise.
What are you looking to buy?
Yeah, I don't know about, eating fish that, literally comes from hell, but, whatever. Alright, now, hey, Kitty, would you, hey, look, hey, Annabelle and, hey, guys, would you guys eat a fish that, came from hell? If you cooked it on the barbecue? By the way, hi, Arcanus, yeah. Ooh, Den Chef. Alright, now, we want a beef hot, alright, now. We want a sake yucky. Alright, now, that...
You're welcome.
Oh, she gave me an 8-bit nightmare!
Is
She gives you a free 8-bit nightmare, yeah. Something life-changing, and she's wanting the exquisite steak now? Alright, now, get her the exquisite steak, yeah. I went through a lot of trouble for you, old lady. Give me my reward. Give me my recycle hat. I did the side quest, yay. The deal lies in my only. She's a dangerous one with the power, yeah. Yeah. He made a deal with a fairy. He's agreed to, be a tsundere bottom. I know. Yeah, and I'm holding him to his promise forever and ever. Yeah, he might not come back. He might not come back to Earth after 1,000 years or so. I'll try faith food. No, but if you eat faith food, you're gonna be stuck with me forever. Okay, better get to bed. Talk to everyone later. Alright. Goodbye. Alright now. Oh no, whoa. Ow. Now we're getting... Alright now. Alright, let's go up here, yeah. Oh wait, I think I should probably save before I go up here. Alright, I know what I'm supposed to do with Jeeple and all that, but there's some... Alright now. There's a couple orders of business I want to take care of first. First off, I want to grab this. Legendary equipment. Also, I guess that... Alright, yeah. Also, that floor is very Alright, that floor in the stairs is very breakable. Oh, hey, we got some ammo. I'll be back when I get some more ammo. Ammo. Oh, excuse me. Alright, now, I need to go back and grind for demon wings. Alright, first and foremost, I need to go back and grind... Let's see, it's in the Oriental Sorcery Lab. Coincidentally, it's right next to the safe, right next to the work point, so it should be not... So, maybe if the enemy is not stingy on their drop, it might go well, it might not. Well, they're certainly dropping money. Alright, there's a demon wing. Well, they already dropped the demon wing, so I think I'll stop for now. I mean, the augment shards are the augment stat shards are very nice, but you You can't really make them permanent until the end of the game. Yeah, the bad part is you can't make them permanent shards until, like, the end of the game. And they require, like, really rare items.
What are we transmuting?
So, you know. Right now, I have the bovine plume. Alright, I better upgrade, you know, boner toss. You know, for the memes. Right now. Now, I was supposed to look for optimizer. Oh, here it is.
I'll go with this. I'll go with this.
I also made sure to get some sinister hearts.
I'll go with this. I'll go with this.
I made sure to get sinister hearts, upgrade words of wisdom.
I'll go with this.
I made sure to, you know, get some stuff for, you know, upgrading Red Remembrance. Alright, Red Remembrance basic. Oh no, I need Demon Horns. Alright, Red Remembrance base. Alright, now. Let's see, can I craft that spear right now? Can't craft the Oracle Blade.
I'll go
I think I'll equip the Oracle Blade. There we go. Can I make that one spear? Doesn't look like it. Probably requires some crazy stuff to go. Oh, excuse me. There you go. Where is the spear? Where's that spear even located? Huh. Oh, that's weird. Maybe it's in the shop, I don't know. But yeah, the Oracle Blade is really nice. I like it. I like it a lot, yeah. Leave projectile.
have anything.
Right now, it's probably in the shop, yeah. At least I would think it would be in here. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm not sure how to get that. I'm not sure how to get that spear, I'm sorry. Oh well, it's fine. That's fine, I think I will use the Oracle Blade for now. Right now. And I made sure to max out Optimizer. How good is Demon Wings for dinner? You saw no Dachi? Yeah, there's some katanas in the game. Yeah, there's katanas in the game, yeah. You can make some pretty cool ones. Do you know something about Nadachi? You know, that's like really cool. Yeah, alright now. Alright now, let's get some Demon Horns, shall we? Alright, Demon Wings. Alright, good thing our attack speed is like real high right now. Fun fact, next year you're getting one of those. Ooh, you're getting one of those, nice. Nice, alright now. You have to keep us posted when you get it, yeah? You have to keep everyone posted when you finally get it, yeah? Next year, huh? No, so I do know a lot about them. Alright, could you tell me a little... Alright, now, what exactly are they, yeah? You know, aside from being katanas, obviously. They're bigger than you? Oh, they're like, you know, huge... They're like huge katanas? Or are you very small? Whoa, I got 2,000 bucks. Alright, come on. Give me more. Oh, yeah, augment strength. Alright, well, I wasn't even aiming to get augment strength, really. Come on, come on, come on. Demon Wings. I got pickpocket on, right? Oh, there we go. Farm that. Alright now, come on. Alright, alright now. Oh, there's a demon horn. Alright, just need one more. Whoops. Alright, there we go. They're over 6 feet in length. They were, mostly using horseback. Oh, they were used before the katana came to be. Oh, they're like, alright, yeah. Well, they're probably used on horse. Alright, now. That kind of reminds me of, cavalry swords, yeah. No, so it's a cavalry sword, okay. That's probably why it's so big. That's why it's so big, yeah.
What are we transmuting this?
That's really cool, I like that. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
I'll go with this.
Oh, I got like 3 of them, okay.
I'll go with this.
Nice, nice, nice. That, upgrades things nicely. Alright, let's see. Right now, let's see what I need. Alright, no dachi. Long blade used by cavalry in the Far East. Ooh. Yeah, the cat is right. The cat is 100% right. Alright, I probably need to make the Hobani then. Whatever a Hobani is. Right now, probably in the recipe. Right now, Hobani is in here. Gotta be around here somewhere. Huh. Guess it's a lot like. I guess that might. Alright, no. I'll worry about it later. Right now, I think I have everything I need. Well, aside from, upgrading, Aside from, upgrading, my, familiar.
I'll go with this.
Alright, I'll upgrade my book familiar a little bit more.
Promise you'll stop changing that.
Alright, yeah, there's a certain method to, draw the blade and, assist in a single draw. Unassist in a single draw. Not really. Ooh. Alright now, ooh. Alright now. Alright now, for this next part, we're gonna need... no, wait, do I want to do the 8-bit nightmare first? Oh, excuse me, oof. I'll be showing off a custom-made clay tempered, 1095 katana that I got finished and shaped out to me. Shipped out to me. Alright now. I hope you, alright now. You gotta show us that, yeah. Show us that when you feel like it, yeah. Show us that whenever you feel like it, yeah. Or whenever you get it, yeah. Ooh. Yeah, by the way, Titania does not look like a wasp person. The Titania I know is actually really nice. Probably one of the few actually nice people in Fairyland. Considering that even some of the people in, the Sealy Court are not very nice people. Not gonna lie. Alright, we are in the 8-bit nightmare, and this place does have shards. And they're really annoying to get. Yeah, I'll worry about getting them later. Oh, hey, we got one of them. Alright, yeah, and there's a boss at the end of this, and sometimes you get the shard, sometimes you don't. Oh, hey, we got the shard. Alright, now, 8-bit Fireball is actually really good. It's just kind of a pain to, actually upgrade it. Alright, 8-bit Zombie is the last one we need. 8-bit Zombie is the last one we need. Yeah, the enemies here, are very hard-hitting, so gotta be real careful about that. Yeah, the enemies are hard-hitting here, so you gotta be real careful. Yeah, don't do this place, too early because it's like in-game level stuff. Even though you'll... Alright, another Ghost Shard. Yeah, it's kind of based on... It's kind of based on classic Mania. This is like based on, classic Castlevania. Yeah, it even has, somewhat of a Diet Dracula at the end. Hey, watch out for a ghost. Oh. Watch your fireballs. Watch your fireballs, those are painful. Oh boy, watch your fireballs. Right now, we just need 8-bit zombie. You can do it, Mr. Cindy. I just realized you could literally make me your personal battle maid. Fire's hot. Yeah, and the enemies here are really hard-hitting, yeah. Like, incredibly so. Right, luckily, those 8-bit zombies do respawn. Yeah, but getting the shard from the boss in this is kind of a pain, really. Because it doesn't always drop. It's not 100% guaranteed, yeah. So, getting it is, like, super lucky. Like, getting it is kind of a matter of, RNG. And RNG is a cruel mistress that, sometimes doesn't like you. Alright, 8-bit zombie obtained. Alright, I know just a shard to, use again. Alright, now. Alright, we have to be careful. The boss in here is, super duper 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 powerful. Like, really, really powerful. Yeah, so we need to be real careful. Trust me, you'll see once we get to him. Alright, I have confidence I can do it, though. Uh-oh. Go, piggies! Alright, now he's gonna try to slam down. Already on phase 2. Alright, now Doug. Alright, we got him. And he did not drop a shard. Now press my icon to boost your chance, Mr. Cindy. Yeah, unfortunately we didn't get it, but we got, we got another 8-bit nightmare. Yeah, 8-bit nightmares you can also get from him, as well. They're like a really rare drop, though. Yeah, his shard is, like, really rare, so... Yeah, his shard is, like, really rare, and yes, you can get 9 of them. Yeah, trust me, I've gotten 9 of them before, and it was, like, really painful. It was, Yeah, and you have to do the entire 8-bit nightmare every time to do it, too. Yeah, I actually did it unironically once. I ain't doing that shit again. I ain't doing that shit on stream, no. I would like to, get it, I would like to get it right now, but, it would probably take, like, several attempts to actually get one. That sounds tedious. Yeah, and it doesn't help that, the 8-bit nightmare is very powerful. And it's like, one of the strongest bosses in the game. And, the enemies there are pretty strong too, yeah. Alright, for this next part, we're gonna need... Alright, now, where the heck is the Zen get set to? Alright, we're gonna have to use a katana for this. It's mandatory.
What took you so long? Well, now that you've
You presume wrong.
what from?
I swore to you that I would... I do.
And we have to fight Jabel. Alright, luckily Jabel... Luckily it's not... Luckily we don't actually want to kill Jabel, though. Oh, well, watch out. Oh no, whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, stop spinning fireball, please. Alright, it's turned red. Cut the bone. Alright, now, pay attention. Alright, now.
At last, the Lieberlogai is mine.
And Greenery's after the book. You're strong, but my submission to you is stronger. Yeah, you're what now? Miriam, I've missed you. I knew you were in there, I knew it. You kept your promise, thank you. What's going on? No, the corruption shouldn't spread that fast. It's better this way, the world can be rid of me. But this castle, we cannot allow it to. Alright, no, I'll destroy you, but you're going to live, Jeeble. Oh no. Jeeble's dying. You're what now? Your submission to me? No, 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 no. No. I know. Your submission to me. Alright now. Yeah, I should actually look up the combos for, Fiendsmith Labyrinth, yeah. And, Fiendsmith in general. But, I can actually play them competently. So I'm not very good at them. Alright now, we needed the samurai sword, to cut the moon because it's mandatory. Yes, I'm not joking, it actually is. Alright now, and, now... Hello. Right now, we need to chase down Greenery, and the way to do that is to go back to the Garden of Silence. The law of the waves. Yeah, alright now. Yeah, alright now. Oh, we got the Overfed sword. That's actually a really good one. Alright, oh wow, we got the Spiral Sword! Yeah, unfortunately it's too late for the Spiral Sword to be useful. But the Spiral Sword is like a rare drop. It's basically a great sword that, works like a chainsaw. In fact, I'll show it to you. In fact, where is the Spiral Sword? I'm pretty sure I have several of those. Right now, it's under Great Swords. Here we are. Alright now. Yeah, it also hits like multiple times. Alright now. The weave stick is mandatory to slice the moon according to the law of the weaves. Oh man. Alright now. It sure is. It sure is. Oh wait, we need to... Alright now. Yeah, Greenery, by the way, when you go fight them as boss, they have a weakness to, that samurai sword in particular. That specific one, by the way. Oh, excuse me. And look, another red moon. And you know what that means. Where's the katana? Tis Sir Mario? Kuninaga? Who the heck is Kuninaga? Yeah, Satsuna. Alright, cut the bone. My Cindy, no. No, alright now. Looks like we found Greenery's, hiding place. Oh wow, we're definitely red. We're definitely red. Oh no. I don't like it. It's a bunch of red moonlight radiation. No. I don't like red moonlight radiation. It deepens the succubus corruption. It deepens the corruption of sentiment. It deepens the corruption. And I forgot, and I kind of forgot to, get something. I kind of, whoa, whoops. Whoops. I'm actually, alright, I accidentally misclicked. Yeah, I kind of need high jump to get through this place. Alright, now, luckily high jump's not that hard to get, I just kind of forgot to do it. Alright, luckily high jump's not hard to get, so, that should be easy enough to get. Alright, now, we are heading into the final We are heading into one of the final areas of the game now. Alright, we're heading into one of the final areas of the game. Yeah, the Den of Behemoths, it's like, you know, Tiny Huge Island if it were, you know, if it were demon. It's like, you know, a Tiny Huge Island from, you know, Super Mario from, you know, Super Mario World. You know, if it were demonic and edgy. Well, I mean, you know, the kid-friendly version of demonic and edgy. You know, not like the horror movie, you know, not like the horror movie version of, you know, demonic and edgy. Alright, now, and we need... Oh, we can make Venomist. I almost forgot we could do that one. Alright, we need to grab, you know, the high jump. Alright, high jump is kind of mandatory, you know. I just realized when watching you for over an hour. Yeah, you have, haven't you? You certainly have, haven't you? No. Alright, let's get the Dream Steel. It's, you know, the Succubus power that requires, you know, monster blood and ambrosia. Yeah, definitely very telling of what that means. You know, ambrosia is like, you know, the nectar of the gods, and, you know, it's like super forbidden for mortals to drink. Alright, now. You're saying a good point. No, man. Oh, no. Alright. That's quite enough of that. Alright, you're such a bottom. Such a bottom. Alright, bottom. Alright, now. By the way, I did, you know, get an ultra rare of, you know, of Dark Ruler No More. You know, in Master Duel, so I kind of broke it down, you know, to make, you know, ABO AQ. Since I thought it would, you know, be nice to, you know, have it in Mimigul, or, you know, because, you know, it works with light and dark monsters with Fiendsmith Labyrinth. Also, I need to actually, you know, learn how to play Fiendsmith Labyrinth. You know, actually effectively, so I can actually win duels. Oh no, a chariot! Our chariot arrives. Alright, now, a lot of the enemies here are, you know, super huge, but they don't have, like, unique shards. Oh wow, we got a Demon Eye. Another here is, you know, a giant man-eating plant. You know, just ignore that. Oh, but it does drop, you know, fell leaves. Oh boy. Alright, now, and it drops a lot of Muggle oil. Alright, now. Oh, Dark Ruler? Well, Dark Ruler No More. Yeah, Dark Ruler No More is a good card, but, you know, I wanted the 30 Ultra Dust a little bit more. Plus, I did plan on, you know, plus, you know, in a couple of weeks, I do plan on, you know, pulling more from the Challenger Pack. You know, if I can. You know, if I can, anyway. Yeah, that way I can probably get I can probably get more of them. I can probably get more, you know, Dark Ruler No More. Dark Ruler got dethroned. Yeah, Dark Ruler No More is basically, you know, disable all your opponent's monster effects, but, you know, you can't, you know, inflict any damage for the rest of the turn. Like, you know, disables all their effects, which, you know, basically, you know, basically breaks their board. Since they can't activate any monster effects. Oh, yeah. Miriam, we need to talk. You know, it's about Dominique. You know, she's been acting, you know, super sus. You know, you have seen her, you know, running around with, you know, some test tubes and, you know, kind of trying to make a clone of you to, you know, kind of trying to make a clone of you.
Dominique has been... If she had wanted to deal with this mess in an expedient manner, but instead, she divided our strength.
If I was never trying to get in her way, all I was trying to do was get you far away from the castle. Alright, now most attuned. If all humans transplant with the crystal, you have the greatest ability to wield the demon's power. Evil feared it would be used. Dominique already run you over and draw on us both. Oh no. Yeah, so Dominique, you know, is a very bad lady. Yeah, reason is basically, you know, I'm angry at God, yeah. Which, to be fair, there's a lot of reasons to, you know, be angry at God, you know, his war crimes and atrocities, you know, being, you know, kind of, you know,
Alfred.
you know, being part of it, but, you know, right now. Yeah. Anyway. Anyway, alright now. Still, Dominic, you know, wanting to, you know, kill everybody and unleash Bale upon the world, you know, is probably not a good thing, no. Definitely not for other humans, anyway. At least not for other humans, so I guess we have to stop her. Yeah, we kind of have to stop her. Yeah, it turns out, you know, turns out the sexy exorcist nun, was evil. Of course, we saw her, you know, running around with those, you know, sussy test tubes, and, you know, what the ones that were, you know, and one of them, you know, was a clone of Miriam. I'm guessing she was doing it as a way to kind of experiment, you know, with the shards, you know, and kind of copy their technology. Yeah, she wanted to learn how to make shards and, you know, control their power. Yeah, probably not the best plan considering, you know, what those shards actually are. Oh no, oh, it's a giant beer. Oh no. Alright, these giant beers, you know, have the ability to drop cashmere, which is like a super rare item. And yes, you are going to need it for, like, the end of the game. And you will need them for, like, the end of the game. Kind of really annoying. Alright, now. It's, like, necessary for, like, in-game gear, so it's kind of, you know... it's kind of, you know, a pain. Especially considering how rare, you know, items at the end of the game are. Even with double plunder ring and, you know, pickpocket at max. Yeah. Yeah, mass slaughter is kind of frowned upon in human culture. Yeah, unleashing a whole bunch of, you know, I get her. Alright now. Alright now. I mean, she wants to, you know, be mad at something that, for all we know, in the castle, in this universe, you know, probably doesn't exist. Alright now. And for all we know, you know, that probably doesn't exist in this universe. Alright now, use the Oracle Blade. Oh, watch out for giant bats. I don't like the anti-bat propaganda that, you know, video games constantly do, you know, when, you know, having bats, you know, portrayed as, you know, evil, scary bad guys, yeah. Alright, to get the shard over here, we're gonna need the Aegeus plates. Right now, which one of these, which one of the items, you know, lets me run fast again? Alright, a speed belt, yeah. Increases movement speed. Now, we will have to take off our Succubus outfit for a little bit. It's kind of necessary, yeah. Kind of necessary to beat the Blue Ninja. Necessary to beat the Blue Ninja. Yeah, we basically have to race him to the finish line. You don't kill this guy, you just race him. And you have to race him to the finish line, obviously, which is right over here. Yeah, and he gives you the accelerator shard. Yeah, he's so, you know, distraught over losing the race that he commits Sudoku. Alright, now. And yes, you can get 9 of those. And yes, it's like one of the best shards. It's like one of the best shards in the entire game. It's like one of the best shards in the entire game. You know, not alright now. One of the best shards in the entire game. Alright now, we gotta go fast. Sonic, gotta go fast. Sonic. Gotta go fast. Yeah, eat chili dogs. Yeah, gotta go fast. Yeah, eat chili dogs. Yeah. Gotta go fast. Eat chili dogs. Yeah. Click rings. Alright now. Giant ending plants, so we need all 3 to 2 to get cloned. Feed me, Seymour. I just had a connection here to life, that's all. Feed me, Seymour. Feed me all night long. You can do it, feed me, Seymour. Because if you feed me, Seymour, I can grow up big and strong. Coincidentally, in Endermine's lore, there are, alien man-eating plants. And yes, they're kind of run by, Elder Ian, it's kind of inspired by, Elder Ian's from, Castlevania. Yeah, she also, has a great set of lungs, and, I kind of, mixed her design with more of it, with, a bit more of an Elder Ian, with Venus flytrap features. To kind of reference, Audrey. Alright, now, gotta go fast. Yeah, eat chili dogs. Gotta go fast. Alright, now. Alright, now. I know the Sonic fans, gotta go fast is kind of blasphemy, I know. I know. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, right now. Alright now. I'm gonna have to be completely honest, I was never into Sonic the Hedgehog myself. Alright now, alright now. Chili dog thanks Sonic. No, alright now. Yeah, and he's fast as F. Yeah, we're fast as fuck now. Oh wow, we leveled up off him? What, he's worth experience? Well, I didn't even know he was worth experience. Alright, Blue Ninja's worth experience. Yeah, we didn't even kill that guy. He just, had a heart attack. Which is what I'm going to say I believe he had, yeah. It's like when Mario in Super Mario Galaxy fails to, catch the rabbits, yeah. He just kind of has a heart attack, after that, yeah. And, it kind of, just kills him, yeah. I don't like the idea of, the idol. Alright, now. And then, now. And knowing you just have to pedal. But, not knowing, considering, all the messed up stuff that, anybody knows in the lore, maybe not knowing is, way better than knowing. Considering I know a lot about the Eldritch Cores. By the way, I know you guys keep calling me succubuses, but, keep calling me a succubus, but, succubuses in my lore don't, exactly look like, Batwing women, no. Yeah, they're more closer to, more like Eldritch Cores. And basically, they prey on people's desires, yeah. Like, in a really, really messed up and predatory way, yeah. Not very nice at all. It doesn't help that many of them are working for, like, corrupted, love goddess who's like, who's like an evil, big bad fallen angel that, serves the muse of darkness, who's kind of responsible for the Box of Evils incident. And the Box of Evils incident is, how we got evil in our universe. Yeah, because it was basically a prison to contain the great evils that, the goddess of creation kind of sealed them inside of. So they kind of, tricked humans into, opening the Box of Evils to, kind of unleash corruption upon, humanity and also, bring back the great evils. Because they thought by doing so that, they could, declare humans sinful and unclean. And, they knew about the corruption, of course, that would come from it. Yeah, so it was basically, they rigged the system. They basically tried to rig the system. Would a succubus, would we consider a succubus cat or an incubus cat? Wouldn't you be an incubus cat? I mean, you're a dude, right? Then again, technically speaking, traditional lore, succubus is an incubi or, gender fluid because they're basically the same entity. They just kind of shapeshift between genders. Yeah, so they're like, Also, it's kind of heavily implied that, basically the church, invented succubuses to basically because priests basically blame their horny desires for women and, other things on them, yeah. I have to make a joke about this. Yeah, masochist, yeah. Alright, now. Technically speaking, it's also, canon that, incubuses are, masso. well, succubuses are dominant, yeah. Yeah, that's also canon, but that's also canon to their old lore, yeah. Although in the lore of Endabody, it kind of, is a little bit more like, Catherine, yeah. Have you guys ever played Catherine, by the way? Yeah, I'm not very good at puzzle games, so I wouldn't, play Catherine, myself, but, yeah, it's basically a horror, puzzle game where, the main premise is, basically dudes basically being preyed on the succubus because, the devil doesn't, because, some devil doesn't like his, commitment issues and decide, just, have a succubus, seduce him and, got really preachy about, marriage and all that. I have not played Catherine, so I don't have the patience for puzzles. Yeah, I'm not very good at puzzles myself, so. Yeah, I'm not very good at, puzzles myself, so I don't think I would play Catherine. Because because I'm not very good at puzzles, and, I will definitely have a skill issue. However, the story of it is, very interesting to watch, Sadly, I think if I play it, I will definitely have a skill issue. Alright, we're almost at 9 accelerator shards. Alright now. By the way, the new card I got, Abao Alq, it works really well at light and dark monsters. Obviously that means, Chaos Engine and, Skull Servant. Yeah, apparently it works in Skull Servant. Yeah, Skull Servant has a card that, is a light monster, by the way. Yeah, by the way, another card that works really well, in Labyrinth and Fiendsmith is Chaos Angel. Yeah, Chaos Angel can, treat any monsters, any dark or light monster. Oh wait. And Chaos Angel can treat any light or dark monster, as a tuner, yeah? Yeah, and obviously you use tuner, obviously, that means you can do synchro summons, yeah. Without really having a tuner, yeah? Yeah, without really having a tuner, yeah? Yeah, it does have a pretty useful effect, and, if you use both light and dark monsters to make it, it's pretty strong. Alright, where the heck is my Plunderer's Ring? Oh, right. And I need to put on the vampire skin suit. I know. Oh, whoops. Ow. Alright, gotta go fast. Gotta go fast, Sonic! Gotta go fast, Sonic! Gotta go faster, faster, faster! Sonic, he's #1. Sonic, he's on the run. Gotta go fast. Yeah, eat chili dogs. Yeah, run real fast. Yeah, eat chili dogs. Yeah. Alright now. Alright now. Yeah, by the way, don't tell Mr. Sundrop that I'm, making fun of Sonic again. Don't tell him that I'm making jokes about Sonic again. They're like a massive Sonic fan. Alright, I kid. Alright now. Alright now. Alright now, Alright now. Alright now. I don't need... Alright now. I don't even think that Sonic is... I'm just very neutral about Sonic, really. Granted, alright now. Some of the Sonic games are, actually really okay. Those Sonic games are actually, pretty good. Granted, there were a lot of, not so great ones. Not gonna lie. Cute giggles? No. Alright, now. Don't worry, Sundrop is, cool. I'm just, like, basically joking about them, yeah. We were just basically joking with each other, so. We were just basically joking about each other that one time we were going on about Sonic. Alright now, don't worry about it. It's nothing really serious, yeah. It's nothing really serious or it's nothing against them or it's nothing against them or anything serious, okay? So don't worry about it. Alright now. Alright now, I will admit that, I'll admit that, Sonic does have good games and, Sonic does have good games. In fact, Frontier is one of them. Granted, I would, absolutely suck balls like, Frontier if I were to play it. Alright now. Alright now. Granted, Sonic's style of combat, does appeal to me, yeah. Alright now, very fast, movement, hard hitting. Sonic has very fast, attacks very quick. Alright, now attacks very quickly, and basically runs in and out. You gotta do the safe stuff. While keeping your distance. I kind of like it. I kind of like fast characters that can, just, hit really quickly. That can just hit really quickly for, like multiple hits and big damage. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of, slow, heavier characters, yeah. Oh, and there's a Valkyrie tiara. Oh no, the casino is open for business. Alright guys, get ready. Here comes Valfor. Alright now, be here. Alright now, the casino is open for business. Uh-oh. Oh no, ow. Alright now, let's get out Bloom Pharma. Oh no, he's still. Alright now, he's gonna heal up on my coins. Yeah, he heals up, he heals up on your coins. Also, if you have no coins, he instantly dies. Oh wow, that's... Alright, now his slam was stopped by pigs. Oh no, whoa, watch out for... Oh no, he grabbed me. Oh no, he's summoning the casino chips again. Wait, where the heck even was I? Alright, let me eat a couple of pizzas. Alright, now we got him with the pigs. Alright now. Yeah, don't mess with me or my pigs. Yeah, we got the gold bullet. Honestly, the gold bullet is, pretty worthless, not gonna lie. Yeah, it's an attack that, uses your money to attack. Yeah. By the way, if you go into that fight and he tries to heal off your money, you heal based on how much money you have. And you have, like, no money. He, dies instantly. Which is pretty funny. Pretty funny if you can actually pull that off, But, yeah, pretty funny if you can actually pull that off against him. Yeah, sadly, I've never done it. Well, other people have. In fact, I'm pretty sure, other people have done it quite deliberately. Maybe one day I need to do it, deliberately. I need to one day do it, deliberately. I think it'd be pretty funny to pull off. Granted, I'd probably have to, not use Augment Gold to, get lots of money. Alright now, Marbus, and alright now. Oh, we got the blue shard that, lets me do werewolf JoJo punches. JoJo, dun 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 dun, golden wind. Oh yeah, MP Max. Nice, MP Max. Gotta go fast, Sonic. Gotta go fast, Sonic. Gotta go faster, faster, faster. Alright, now. Sonic, he's number one. Sonic, he's on the run. Get ready for Sonic X. Alright, now, I was a big fan of Sonic X, yeah. I actually like Sonic X, yeah. Oh, we got the Cashmere equipment, you know, and stuff. Alright, now. Obviously, we're gonna have to actually get Cashmere. He dies from crippling debt. So he dies low. He dies from crippling debt. I kinda liked it. Alright, now, I kinda like Sonic X, yeah. Alright, now, I also like Sonic SATM. You know, that one was pretty good. Granted, you know, Ken Penders did, you know, kill that one. Yeah, great. Yeah, I will say that, you know, the Sonic community does definitely have some, unique and robust stories about, you know, about people, you know, quite a bit of people that are fans of it. Yeah, I've definitely noticed. Then again, I am somewhat of a fan of Pokemon. And the Pokemon community does a lot of, you know, colorful characters in it. Yeah, that's why I don't, you know, involve myself in, you know, any fandom communities, yeah. Yeah, especially since... Alright, now. I just don't think fiction is worth taking seriously, especially when it, you know, actually involves, you know, actually hurting people. Alright, now. Granted, you know, it is the internet. Granted, you know, the internet is kind of a little bit toxic, and, you know, if you draw the attention of, you know, the wrong people, it just, you know, kind of turns against you pretty badly. I've just been mostly pretty lucky that that hasn't happened to me. Generally though, as long as you don't act like a huge weirdo or some sort of weird degenerate, you know, you're probably not going to draw too much negative attention. At least not rightly so. Alright now. Alright now. Ooh, that's the boss arena with, you know, OD in it. Oh, by the way, we do have the Orihaucom. We do have Orihaucom now. Alright, that's alright now. That's the boss arena with, you know, OD, but you can't fight him just yet. Yeah, you have to unlock, you know, like most of the map of the game. And also you have to borrow a certain book from him. Alright, I'm pretty sure I killed most. I have to kill Demon Lords, and I have to kill the Revenant. Oh, I have to kill the Millionaire's Bane. Oh, yeah, I forgot about Millionaire's Bane. Oh wait, how could I forget about Millionaire's Bane? He's like, Mr. Ega's, you know, for, you know, reference to, you know, Alright, I will say, you know, alright now. I will say Frontier and Adventure on Sonic are good, yeah. Alright, yeah. Adventure 2 is also really good, yeah. Granted, I suck complete dog water at both of them. Right now, where is that Orihaucom that I just... Alright, I know I just picked up Orihaucom. Right now, and when... Alright now. And she's wanting an Ancient Tiara now. Alright, what do I need for the Ancient Tiara? Oh, excuse me. How knowledgeable you are about this stuff and lore? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I played this game, you know, like tons of times, so, you know, I'm actually really good at it. I need gold. And of course I need Big Spike either.
To put it, if all the crystal of all the shardbinders had been brought together to create...
I'm not sure.
With half the catalyst's power missing, our blood would be spilled, but...
So basically, Alfred, you know, was actually secretly a good guy and actually was trying to stop the alchemists. Yeah, but he certainly didn't come off this. They certainly didn't come off that way. Yeah, I'm sure she had something to take care of, like, you know, awakening, you know, Baal, the King of Kings.
What would you like to
Baal King. Alright now. I will say Bale's song is like super epic, but I've never heard, you know, more than a few minutes of it. Not even gonna lie. Not even gonna lie, he's like, you know, pretty easy.
Is this near you are?
He's like really, really easy.
Why?
Yeah, Bale's like really easy, so, you know, he's, you know, I've never heard too much of his song. And he's singing now. No, I wouldn't sing that, no. I just know I wouldn't be very good because I don't remember the words. Alright, Ancient Tiara.
I'll go with this.
I will grab that.
Come back.
Alright, let's go complete this last quest so we can get the Solomon Ring. And the Solomon Ring is basically your soul eater ring of the game. And it's also based on, you know, the Argothea, since, you know, supposedly the Argothea is, you know, about Solomon, you know, being King Solomon being a wizard and, you know, having a whole bunch of, you know, very edgy servants that are all very weird and eldritch. Even though, you know, even though that's, you know, yeah. Yeah, they supposedly built, you know, his palace and, you know, his kingdom for him. Even though that, yeah, alright now. Oh no, Millionaire's Bane! It's Komani! It's Komani! Hey look, it's you know, Komani and, you know, their addiction, and you know, enforcing their addiction to Master Duel. Oh, there's bunny girls too! No, it's an evil slot machine! It's Komani! It's her pachinko machines! It's her evil pachinko machines! It's her pachinko! It's her pachinko machines! No, it's Komani's pachinko machines! Proposed marriage! I'm your waifu! Yo! Inaben, I had no idea that you were so interested in me! Oh, I would love to marry you! Thank you! Ah, Inaben is so cute. Inaben, you're like the cutest boy wife ever. You're like the cutest boy wife ever. Yeah, we can refight the slot machine. Alright now, come on, roll. Oh no. Alright now. The cherry's allowed to summon the bunny girls. Alright now. Oh, what's it? Alright, watch out for the bombs. Watch out for the bombs. Watch out for the bombs. That's right. So cute, yeah. Newlyweds, no. Oh. Inaben, you're so cute. Inaben, cutest boy wife. Oh, he's roll. Alright now. We're getting lucky on. Alright now. Come on, RNG. RNG. Pray to RNG Jesus. Pray to RNG Jesus. Pray to RNG Jesus. Pray to RNG Jesus. Yeah, give me my money. I need that money. Alright now. Come on, I need more ultra rares in, you know, Master Duel. I need more ultra rares in Master Duel. Give me more ultra dust. Come on, eh? Give me more ultra dust, come on, eh? Give me more ultra dust. So I can make a third copy of, you know, Super Pally. Alright now, this reminds me of, you know, DSP and his addiction, you know, gacha games. This reminds me of DSP and his addiction to gacha games. By the way, you guys should please contribute. I'm just kidding. I'm not actually e-bagging, okay? Before you guys leave, I'm not actually e-bagging, okay? I'm just, you know, dunking on DSP. Alright now. DSP is a stinky e-bagger, you know what I got, you know, spends his fans' hard-earned money on sweaty wrestler gacha games. And, you know, he pretends it's, like, for bills and for repairs and all that. Yeah, he scams his audience, like, all the time. Defeat his addiction, I gotcha! Yeah, but, alright now. Scammy, e-beggar, yeah. He's a scummy e-beggar, yeah. Alright now. By the way, you guys should give me money. Alright, now it's totally going towards my bills, and it's totally not going towards, you know, getting, you know, opening more packs from Master Duel. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing that. I'm definitely not doing that. Alright, now. Yeah, it's totally not so I can, you know, pull more Master Duel packs. I totally swear for realsies. I would broke near bankrupt, you know, never big again. Which almost happened next week. Alright now. Alright now. Alright now. Alright now. Remember, alright now. Alright now. Come back. Alright now. Uh-oh. Whoops, I forgot I had pigs on. Alright now, I'll just, you know, switch to lightning. Alright, come on, lightning, go. Go, lightning, go. I'm rooting for the poison apple. Go, apple, go. Oh, whoops. I kind of, you know, messed it up. Alright, let's get that Alexandrite. Come on, give me that Alexandrite. Alright, let's get that shard. We got resist ice, nice. Alright now. Oh, great. Oh no. Oh, excuse me. Alright now, alright now, I'll equip, you know. Oh, excuse me, oof. Sorry about that. Alright now, I need to equip. Alright, where's the Solomon's Ring? Alright, now I need to equip Solomon's Ring real quick. Yeah, that'll make, you know, getting souls a little easier. Yeah, we got the red shard, nice. There was a flying pig on stream. That means Innovan, alright now, Innovan is a cute, innocent Ray Finboy bunny, you know. Yeah, alright now. Cute Cinderay Finboy wife. Yeah, Innovan serves a cute Cinderay, you know, Finboy wife, yeah. He likes to deny it, but, you know, he's you know, super cute and Cinderay. Super cute and Cinderay. You know, sort of like you, kitty. Oh no. Oh no, man. Oh no. Oh no, I ran out of magic. No, I ran out of magic. I ran out of magic, no. No, I'm out of magic, no. I'm out of magic. No, I'm out of magic, no. Oh wait, there's a chair there. Hey, we got Cashmere, nice. Come and get me, villains. Right now. Let's sit inside this chair right now. Alright, I'm sitting in my comfy chair. Alright now, alright now. Alright, we got the shard. We got the Demon Lord shard. We got the Demon Lord shard, that's pretty nice, not gonna lie. Nice, nice, nice. Hold on. Alright, sorry about all that. Ow. Owie. Owie, the enemies are really mean. I don't like them. Stop bullying me. I don't like them. Quit bullying me. Oh, right. Oh, yeah. We got these guys. This is like one of the only areas that they actually appear in. Alright, we got the shard. We got the tracer shard. Nice. Nice tracer shard, yeah. Like that, yeah. Now fire. Alright, nice, nice, nice. Alright, now, whoop. Oh, we got Alexandrite, nice. Alright now. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Don't look at me, just gotta keep moving on. Trust in me and I'll set you free. Fire's hot like you and Inabin? Well, you didn't like the bottom Sahar. Yeah, alright now. Alright now. Alright now. Alright now. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Don't look at me, just gotta keep moving on. Trust in me and I'll set you free. Follow me, let me be. Trust in me and we will escape from the city. Alright, that's from Sonic Adventure, yeah. Alright, now I'm gonna sit in a chair. Alright, now I'm gonna sit in a chair and recover my MP. Alright, there we go. You'd sing. Alright, now. You'd sing, you think. Alright, now. And here's the Warhorse room. This is where we can fight, where we can fight, you know, zombie Richter Belmont. Alright, now. Actually, technically speaking, ow. Alright, technically speaking, alright, now. Technically speaking, it looks a little bit more like, you know, Trevor Belmont. Alright, we beat Trevor Belmont. Oh, and we get the imbued skull, and we get a shard. Now we get the ruinous road. And you can also refight, you know, and you can also refight this guy. Yeah, it looks like zombie Richter. It looks like zombie Trevor. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's like zombie, you know, Julius. Alright now. Kill, alright now. Kamani, you know, murdered all the Castlevania characters. Yeah, so we have to avenge him. Level up! Tra la 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 la. La 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 la. Alright now.
Sting, what are we transmuting this time?
Gee, those were happy days.
Start to go around.
Right, Archive, Demons. Right now, obviously we don't have Armory or... Yeah, those enemies are... Right, the Abyssal Guardian. Yeah, I need to get that one. Oh yeah, an 8-bit Overlord. Freaking 8-bit Overlord. Right now, I know a couple of these are like Dominic and the final boss. And of course OD. OD and Creamery. Alright, no, OD and Creamery. Alright, now. Alright, now. Alright, now. I need to get the Abyssal Guardian. Alright, now. I have to, you know, do a little bit of grinding, you know, behind the scenes. You know, try to get 8-bit Overlord. It should take. I'll do it. I'll probably do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow, maybe. All right, now, and for now, I think I should, get off. All right, now. I'm definitely, up late, yeah. So I should, get to bed. All right, now, let's see who's on. Let's see who's on. All right, let's see. All right, let's raid. Let's raid EM Facepalm. Raid EM Facepalm. Alright, now, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you had plenty of fun. Remember to fly like button, shine like the moon for weird stuff dreams are made of. Bye-bye now. Oh yeah, I should probably get together with an event, do Master Duel, yeah. I'll be doing that probably, this coming Thursday, I think? Or is it Friday? I don't remember. Alright now. Moonbat Raid, goodbye.